this is Allison Pont with Keller Williams Preferred Realty here in North Carolina's Triangle region. Now I want to talk to you about something. It's going to be a series because it's sort of a long topic, but it's important. I want to talk to you about something that tends to come to mind for me at the beginning of every month. Now you may know that as part of my mission of being the best real estate agent I can be for my sellers and for my buyers, I study the market daily. Checking to see what is happening with competition for my sellers, checking to see if there are new homes that may be a great fit for my buyers, but also just trying to understand the market, understanding pricing, understanding inventory, what's selling, what's not. And at the beginning of every month, what I see a lot of is a big number of homes that, for whatever reason, show up as having expired from the market or they're withdrawn from the market. And what that means is another agent and seller got together, listed the home, and for whatever reason, that property failed to sell. Knock on wood, it's something that I've got a great track record of not happening for my sellers, but it definitely happens in the market. And even though we are in a really strong seller's market in most areas of the Triangle and in most price points, there's still quite a few homes that fail to sell. It's not as easy as just putting a sign in the yard and anything sells. And in fact, in one hot price point and an area, 27613 zip code, $300,000 to $400,000 price point, which is still in that zip code a more reasonably priced home. I was looking at the numbers recently, and over the past year, 23% of those listings failed to sell. So this is something that's definitely happening out there in the market. And I wanted to talk to you about some of the reasons it happens. Now, the biggest one, and the first video in this series, is going to be about price. Price is the most important part of what I do as an agent, is studying the market, understanding pricing. And prices is the most important part of it. Most of the time, when I'm looking through this list of homes that have hit the market and failed to sell, most of the time it's that the price is wrong. Sometimes I look at it and the price is right when the house has finally expired or failed to sell or it's withdrawn. But if I go back and look through the pricing history, they started off way too high and kept that price for too long. And I work with a lot of buyers as well, and I think that's a real benefit to my sellers because I do understand what buyers say and some of their mindset. And a lot of times I've seen this happen with my buyers. There's a home that may be a great fit for them, and they look at the days on market and they say, why is this house still on the market? I say, well, it may just be that they didn't have the price right to begin with. But it leaves a stigma with the buyers, and the buyers, still in the back of their head, they think there's got to be something wrong with it. It can't just be the price. But often it really is just the price, but you've put that bug in the buyer's head, and they think, no, there's something wrong with this house. And a lot of times, I have buyers who, if I say, hey, pick out your top 5, the ones that we're going to go see, to think about making an offer on, a lot of times that house that has a high days on market, because it was maybe overpriced at the beginning, that one doesn't make the cut. Or if it does, again, there's just something in the back of the buyer's head that, hey, there's something wrong with this house. So, overpricing at the beginning and then chasing the market is one of the top reasons that houses fail to sell. And then there are those that, they are priced too high and they just stay that way. There's never an adjustment, not, constantly checking to see what's going on with the market and maybe make adjustments in price. Because that's, something, when I'm listing a home, that's something I have to keep doing constantly. It may be the right price in that first week, and then something happens to change that. You've got to be studying the market, and you've got to be able to react to that. So price is the first of the top 5 reasons homes fail to sell. Now again, I got 4 more big reasons that I think are pretty interesting. I hope you'll stick with me on these. And as always, if I can help you or anyone you know, I would love to. You can call me at 919-817-8173. Again, Allison Punt, Keller Williams Preferred Realty. Thanks, y'all, and I'll see you for the next reason